at 7:30, a crisis. That's how after-school and summer program leaders in the Carolinas are describing the situation tonight after a nationwide $6 billion federal funding freeze.
Ever since the process has started, a lot of after-school programs and summer programs have contacted us to say, if these funds are cut, we will not have an after-school program.
First told you about this last week. In a statement to Axios, the Office of Management and Budget claims initial findings show many of the grant programs the Department of Education supports have been misused to, quote, subsidize a radical left-wing agenda, end quote. One of the grant programs at risk here is the 21st Century Community Learning Centers grant. It provides after-school and summer programs for more than 1 million pre-K through 12th grade children across the country, primarily in high poverty and low performing schools. Now, here in Charlotte, the grant is used by the nonprofit Our Bridge for Kids. That's an after-school program that has spent the last 12 years supporting immigrant children and their families as they transition to life in Charlotte and the U.S.
The after-school program helps them not only with support, literacy support, reading support, making sure that they understand what they're supposed to be doing in school and their homework, but then also the social and emotional things that kids will go through when they're, starting not only a new school, but in a new city and a new country.
Now, the organization was set to receive around $826,000 from the 21st Century Community Learning Centers grant this year. It's a competitive grant to receive and one the nonprofit needs to apply for each year. Lisa Luth, who you just heard from there, says that's about 30% of the operating budget at Our Bridge. And that funding is now on hold. They just got the news from the administration last week.
I think we've gone through several emotions. It's felt a little bit like a kick in the gut. And then, okay, what do we do? How do we strategize? What scenarios are we going to build? So it's been a lot of uncertainty about the future, about which direction we should go in.
Right now, Our Bridge serves 250 kids, more than 180 parents and caregivers in East and South Charlotte. Works with 18 schools in our community. Also employs many educators and caregivers. Without 30% of funding, leaders say they will not be able to operate at the same scale. They may have to transition staff to part-time roles or just cut services in some areas. They say that could be detrimental to students, their families, and our overall community.
We have children that are falling behind. We have children in classrooms that don't understand what's going on. That causes a lot more work for teachers. It's just not good for our community as a whole.
While the organization doesn't know what will happen next, they tell us they're planning as if that funding will not come. And they are asking for the public support and donating their time or money to help out. Programs across South Carolina also bracing for the impacts.
Over $19 million will be eliminated from South Carolina. That's over 20,000 students.
The South Carolina Department of Education sent a memo to all districts last week urging them to take a look at their finances and prioritize essential student services as these funds remain in limbo. The Department of Education has not said when its review of the programs will be done or when they will make a decision about what happens to that money.